Taurus was being cheated. It's weird. Okay, but anyways, Taurus. This for you. This could be for you. All right, so we know right now that the world is in chaos right now. There's so much going on, and we can't keep up with it. So personally, we just need to keep up with what we can control, which is our journey. All right, so we're gonna see what's going on with the Taurus, what's at the light, what's in the light at the end of the tunnel for Taurus. All right, Taurus. Whew. What's at the end of the tunnel for you is forgiving the past. Okay, Taurus. You've been holding on to a regret, whether they're personal regrets that influence other people, or just regrets that you feel have limited you. I feel like there has been a lot of beating yourself up mentally, thinking about what you've put in your energy into, what's caused you to become stagnant. You're letting go of what was beating you down. You're learning to move on. You're learning to let go. That's great at the end of the light. Because when you're burdened down, the heavier you are, and the harder it is to finish your journey, or to stay on your journey and not become stagnant. When you carry so much, like everybody would say, bag lady. Why? You gon' miss your bus, dragging all those bags like that. So once you forgive, you can let go, you can release. It's no longer yours. I saw a card flip. I'll take flippers. All right. Because I'm like, I don't take flippers, man. Y'all fly everywhere. Okay, what did we get? You got sea urchins. The thing about sea urchins are they're so pretty. They're like full porcupine flowers. They're so pretty, even though they can hurt you. They're so pretty, even though they can hurt you. Taurus, you need to accept some things that seem good, that seem prosperous, beneficial to you and who you are, and whoever else is connected with you. Sometimes it's going to be ugly. Sometimes it's going to be so pretty and something. Sorry, y'all. Y'all here. I didn't mean to move the camera. Sometimes it's going to hurt you. Sometimes the things we love hurt us. The people we love hurt us. My uncle used to say, teeth and tongue fall out. And I didn't really understand it when I was growing up, because I was like, that is some country shit, okay? But teeth and tongue do fall out, because sometimes you bite your tongue, right? Now your teeth can't be mad about biting. Your tongue can't be angry about being bit, because they work together for the greater good. If they were personalities, they couldn't be mad about it, because sometimes it happens. So basically what I'm saying to us is sometimes things happen that aren't expected to happen, and you need to learn to not hold on to those things as grudges, not to hold on to it, like remembering the hurt, the way you felt every time something doesn't go the way that is planned. Stop trying to hold on to that anger, to that frustration, that disappointment, because it's causing you to be stagnant, and you're already a bull, Taurus. So god damn, you don't need no help to be stubborn. You don't need no help. So you have to learn to forgive. I am not saying that you have to forget everything that hurt you, because some things that have hurt you are lessons, and you need to take them on the next step that you're on in life, okay? That was a test, you passed the test, okay? And now that was a lesson, so you know it. You don't need to take that test again, because you already got it. You keep those things. But you do not harbor that disappointment, that anger, or that grudge mentality. You have to learn to let it go so you can move forward. I kicked the camera and it ain't even set right. I'm not gonna move y'all no more. I don't want to make you seasick. Okay, you also got Mermaid's Mirror, which is pretty. It looks just like the mirror that was on Little Mermaid. When you look in the mirror, you see you. And some people say that when you look in the mirror, you see you the way you see you, not the way people see you, right? So the mirror is a reflection of you. When you look in the mirror, you have to love what it is that you see. The good, the bad, the ugly, the bad choices, the bad decisions, the hurt, the pain, the disappointment, the betrayals, okay? The deceitfulness. You have to look at yourself and see how far you've come from those things, from those experiences. Moving forward, you are the co-creator of your life. You don't have to take that with you. You don't have to carry it with you. You can be better than what you've experienced, okay? And you walking around with holding in grudges and disappointments and things against people, and they're living their life. They're not affected. So no one's being hurt in the situation by you not forgiving. They're not being affected if you don't forgive them, even if they never asked for forgiveness. You're walking around with that I ain't forgiving shit. I ain't letting nothing go. It's up and it's stuck. That up and it's stuck mentality is going to cause you to be stagnant because you can't hurry up because you got too much stuff and you don't want to have your pace slowed down. You want to be able to reap a good harvest in the things that you put your mind to, your soul, your body. You want that harvest to be bountiful, plentiful, and nourishment to your mind, body, soul. Okay, you don't want to harbor that in, and then it causes for you to see yourself in the mirror as you are becoming, not the good part, the negative part with not forgiving. Okay, so let's see what's holding you back, what's standing in the middle, Taurus. Okay, so what's standing in the middle for you, Taurus, is having patience with yourself in the midst of a storm. Don't mind this now. I broke it. I know it's not appeasing. Okay, but focus on the message. So what's standing in between you getting to where you need to be to feel that closeness, to feel that, because right now I just feel like you're being nonchalant because you holding on to grudges to these things, these people, and because you're so focused on holding all this bag of is up and is stuck with people and companies. Okay, let that shit go because it's looming over your life. Look at this nice ass apple tree. Is this apple tree? This nice ass apple tree, and then you got sight. As soon as you get them apples, I'm gonna burn that shit up because sorry for cursing. I'm gonna burn it up. Okay, because I don't know how to forgive and move on from things that have happened to me in my past. That's what's in your way, Taurus. You might feel like every time you try to do better, every time you try to approach things differently, something always happens, and it makes you think about what happened to you in the past, right? And that is a hindrance. That's a hindrance, Taurus. You could struggle with rebuilding connections after you've been misused. Forgiving your past, oh my God, forgiving your past is going to just open up the doors for things that are for you that have been blocked because of that toxic energy, toxic thoughts. Once you let that go, once you forgive the past and completely let it go, things that you've been praying for, things that you've been trying to manifest can now be poured down on you. They now have the avenue to come to you because you threw some of that stuff away. Are we ever gonna be finished? No, but there has to be a clearing. You don't go and buy new living room furniture and you still have living room furniture. Where a new living room furniture gonna go? You got to clear that shit. You have to sell it, donate it, give it away, whatever, for you to be able to reap the harvest of the newness of what you're about to receive. Balance is on its way once you start to do the work, okay? Balance is at the end of your tunnel. After taking breaks from people because of hurt, you're starting to release that. Like maybe you're having a life too short to keep holding on to these things. It might start with one person that's really close to you, and y'all fell out because of whatever, and then you're like, is it really worth it for me and this person to live the rest of our lives not talking, not speaking, when we've spent so much time in life enjoying it together? You know, so that might be the catalyst for you to start like, yeah, I need to probably let some of this go from these people. Forgive it, move on from it, and don't repeat it. Even if you heal relationships that have hurt you before, you don't let it happen again, because the test and the lesson, you should already pass both of them, so there is no repeat. There's no need to repeat, okay? Everything will be out in the open for you, and you speak what you want and how you want, and what you're willing to receive and accept from people, and you set those boundaries. Don't be mean, Taurus. We know. Don't be mean, Taurus, about it, but be direct. Because although you are a hard shell on the outside, sometimes, Taurus, you're really a loving, kind sign, okay? And because of your bluntness, people see it as arrogance, and that's not true. It's not true at all. So speak your truth, forgive the past, and things that you've been waiting on will show itself, and not in no small, childish, immature way. You're letting go of those. You're letting go of those aspects. Yeah, you're letting go of holding on to mistreatment, disappointment. You could experience a bad breakup as well recently, okay? By recently, because there are no time restraints. I mean, like within this year. An unexpected one. An unexpected breakup from a long-term situation, or unexpected separation. Sorry, my back has been hurting me. From a long-term situation. I think you were hurt by this. Yeah, you were hurt by this breakup. It was unexpected. It was unexpected, and it made you put your blockers on. I got my head blockers on. Yeah, but now you're coming out of that, right? Clarify, King. Oh, you put your blockers on, got my head blockers, and it's been working good, right? It's been working good. You got the Star card, and this is the Six of Wands. It's clarifying the King of Swords, but it hasn't given you any real fulfillment with this Ace of Cups in the reverse. Another card is over here, and the Five of Cups. Disappointment. Okay, so you went into this energy. Where'd you go? King of Swords. This is King of Swords. Looking at it the wrong way. So you went into this energy only to not receive any real fulfillment, and I think this is why there is time to let go and release things from the past that are harming your heart, okay? With Queen of Cups here. Yeah. And you're very, like I said, you're very loving, Queen of Cups and Ace of Wands, but you're not giving it out. You're scared to let people back in. You bought your money. What, Taurus, is not about their money. Look, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, you bought your money, and you could be financially stable, financially set, right? Carrying around burden, feeling like you were defeated. That's how you've been feeling, okay? So once you forgive the past, let me ask my question. Once you forgive the past, what's coming in for you? Okay, look at that. Are you dealing with a Libra, or is a Libra coming your way, Taurus? Because you're being put in a place of security. This could be in the workplace. This could be you start a business, okay? Another business, because your money is not funny, okay? But you're moving forward. This is forward movement, quick forward movement, especially for a Taurus, right? This bull is heading full force, full force. The train starts to move as soon as you forgive the past, right? Let go of any wounds. I'm hearing childhood wounds, I don't know. So let go of any wounds starting from childhood up that you're still kind of disappointed with, because it's affecting your day-to-day now. And you couldn't control those things then, and you cannot control them now by having that not forgiving, because forgiveness isn't for them. The forgiveness is for you, because it allows you to move forward. You are aware of this. You're coming out of feeling like what has already happened to you. In case you can't see this is the Seven of Cups. This is the Five of Pentacles. So you're coming out of confusion because it's been a lot of gunk, a lot of weight on your shoulders because of being hurt. Okay, you're moving forward. You're moving on from this. Let's see. What advice does Taurus need? That's why I've been shuffling them this way, because they're slippery. They're not even a new deck. All right, what advice do you have for Taurus? What advice? Okay, that's a lot. Flipped over all together. Let's hit the table. This almost hit the table, so I'm gonna take it. Okay, and this one says, I didn't look at the picture. The die has been cast. Okay, so the scene has been set. It's already started. It's already started. You've already started this journey of healing, and you're going to be looked at. You don't like to be gawked at, Taurus. Okay, but you might have eyes on you for this new healing that you're walking on, okay, that you're about to receive. Look, this little dragon says, I deserve abundance. I was like, it's a dinosaur. I was about to say dinosaur. It's little dragon, okay, and it says, I deserve abundance. And then it has a heart. Look at that. It's a whole heart. It's not a broken heart. You deserve abundance of love in every aspect. In every aspect. And you deserve to receive love properly and not hold anything against anyone if they hurt you, if they disappoint you. You only can control you and your emotions, and you don't want this journey to be any rougher than it already is, right? Just told you the world is going crazy, okay? So we all need some more love, but you're ready to receive love. At the end of your tunnel is you forgave the past. So at the end of your tunnel is the future. This is setting boundaries. It says turn your tongue in your mouth 7 times before you speak. So be mindful of the words that you say, like I said, when you tell people that you're setting these boundaries, or you don't even have to tell people that you're setting these boundaries. Any new people that you meet, you could tell them the boundaries that you have set for you, for your sanctity. But the people who are already in your life, who you're still going to allow to be in your life, show them that there is a boundary, because they've already crossed a line that should have not been crossed, okay? And I only say that because of how your feelings and emotions are coming out about it. So show the people you already know. Last one is relieve that pressure. Okay? Forgive the past. Let it go. Because there's so much more greater here for you. Okay, Taurus? All right, that's all I got. Peace.